another live stream. It seems like you can't turn your head without something just ridiculous going on with the Marvel's Avengers game. Yes, as you see, I have it loaded up here because we're going to talk about some of the things that's going on, of course, how I feel about it, and how you can maybe get around some of the things that you may also have a problem with. That's about as best as I can put it right now, because this simply does not make any sense. So before we get into it, if you guys haven't already, make sure to ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that way you never miss my videos. That way you can sit back, chillax, and see what's cracking, and let me know down in the chat and in the replay in the comment section below what you guys think about all of this mess that the Marvel's Avengers game Crystal Dynamics is stirring up. So as we know, in the past, Crystal Dynamics did say that they would not be doing any pay-to-win type stuff, and over time we had seen them integrate consumables into the game, consumables for XP bonus and consumables for fragment extractors. I don't know why fragment extractors in particular, because there's other resources that we run out of a lot faster than fragments, but we've seen them over the course of time bring these in. And so as we see, we have an epic one, we have a rare one, and we have an uncommon one, and we even have an exotic consumable for a whole week. Wow. And in a section down here called consumables. So what is the problem with all this? Well, as you can see in the little bottom left hand corner of each one of these, it costs credits to buy. Yes, you have to pay for these catalysts. Now, I don't think this would be as big of a deal if they never said that they would not, implement that in the first place. Telling us that they would not implement pay to win like features or pay to catch up boosters wouldn't have been as big of a deal if they didn't disclaim that, but here they are virtually and literally lying, because here we go, as of yesterday, the consumables market is now live, and although you can still get a free one, you got a bunch of ones you have to pay for now. And then when you click in here, you got the ones that you own, and of course all the ones I just showed you listed here in the marketplace. This makes no sense. Now granted, I'm not as fired up about this. Now the only thing I consistently still have an issue with is the amount of credits that all of this costs. It should be 25 to 50, 50 to 75, or 75 to 100, maybe 200, not 500 credits. Not the same as an outfit, and that inherently is the problem with this game, or not the game per se. That's a whole nother conversation that we may still have here. The marketplace is, things are just too expensive, and on top of that, the consumables, which they lied about, and maybe it's not a specific the specific team for the game. Maybe it's Square Enix from up top pushing this and basically telling them to break their oath, so to speak. Shout out to Sadat the Gamer for using that analogy or that example from the What If series. Why is it that it's like you want drama for your game? Great job, by the way, Crystal Dynamics, for being able to get this game free for Xbox on Game Pass. I think that's a great. I'm sorry to the Xbox crowd for not bringing an exclusive character or exclusive hero to them by giving it to them for virtually free, with Xbox Game Pass. So I think that was a good job, honestly, and that does help inject more life into the game, more popularity for the game, but you immediately soften what could have been a huge surge by doing something like this. Now again, as I said, I'm not going to be paying for these. I'm not paying 500 credits for that. I'm just not. Like, if this was 200 credits, I'd be tempted. That'd be cool. But for 500 credits and it's only a 1.5 times XP boost, that's ridiculous. Like, all these are 1.5 times. You're not incentivizing anybody to pay for these. If this was 2 times XP boost, 3 times XP boost, that would make sense. That would make a little bit more sense, especially given the amount of credits. And I would still say these should not cost that much in terms of credits, because these aren't come on, like this is unnecessary. And what makes this even more worse is that this is coming off the back of an XP nerf. Yes, they have lowered the amount of XP that we get in the game because they want to push these consumables. Now, I don't understand the logic there, seeing as they had all. Well, I think this is the same XP nerf from before, when you know they said that they claimed players didn't know how the skill points work, so they wanted to slow that down, slow the amount, slow how fast we would collect. I mean, it's kind of comical, right? No one's ever said that, by the way. But they're so bored because I'm guessing it's either they still don't have a large enough team or it's getting more difficult to develop for this game. It's like they're bored, not creating actual content that we want and need for the game. They go and toy, mess around, and tinker with aspects of the game that was just fine. The XP system was just fine. If you wanted to inject these consumables, that's fine, but and I think the outrage would even be a lot lower if you just weren't trying to charge a hand and a foot for these. Like, this is ridiculous. It should not cost 100 credits, 250, and 500 for a 1.5 times XP boost. That XP boost or bonus should be 2 times, 2.5 times, 3 times, or 4 times. Something that you've been actively promoting, or at least a couple times now, giving us weekends where we could get 4 times XP. Basically, that's what these consumables should be. If you want to incentivize, make it tempting for us players to even go ahead and buy these or purchase these. But that XP nerf itself was also stupid. But the writing was on the wall when that happened because, as they said, they were exploring different ways to work the XP system, which again makes entirely no sense, seeing as everybody was just fine with the XP system. And then you go and do this stupid thing here. I mean, it is stupid. Yeah, I love playing this game. I enjoy playing this game, but this is entirely ridiculous right here. So that's the XP nerf and the XP boost situation with the game. Not to mention that they've nerfed, the Hulk once or twice, right? And they semi-nerfed Black Panther, at least within the Honda's armor. What they maybe could have just did was just add the perk, maybe soften how much it made him powerful. But just add the perk as part of the armor instead of just completely getting rid of it, because as we know, this game doesn't have a lot of in-game content right now. So people were having fun with that piece of gear for Black Panther, finding something to do in this game. And again, Crystal Dynamics is really fast at fixing those little problems, but they will not fix the more larger than life problems or even other subtle problems that is actually affecting the game. They want to fix the fun aspect of the game since there's nothing to do, instead of fixing the problem of content and fixing other parts of the game. Whether it's still infinite load screens, whether it's villains still dropping out of world, outfits not working properly, like things that they can actually fix. They put that on the back burner to fix a piece of gear. Like, I don't understand that. I don't. Now, my next complaint, which I just find unnecessary and they're very inconsistent with it, is their hero bundles. Their actual ones that they create. This is the Allies of Wakanda, right? 3,000 credits for this, which basically, what's that? 8. So you're looking at just under 400 credits per outfit if you buy it this way. Here's the problem with that. They should cost that anyway, and then this number comes down. I'm not about to pay $30 for this. That don't make no sense. The outfits are decent at best, and oftentimes you only find 1 to 3 of the 8 outfits. And why don't they give Black Panther an additional outfit in this area as well? I like watching this marketplace bundle because clearly we're going to get a cool looking suit for Black Panther right there. That white suit, which looks like it's a rendition of the Haramu Fall, the kind of green suit with the leopard cape. It looks like we're going to get something like that, just in white form. So side note, that's going to be dope when we can get that. But these outfits are decent at best. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I wanted to preview it. Now Black Widow's looks pretty decent, and again, here's an example of them already having a haircut for her. They can change her hairstyle, which means they could have did it for the in-game outfit, but they decided not to. And then this suit looks stupid. And then they picked his old suit of all suits. Why not pick the Ultimate Patriot suit for this? I don't get that. And then once this finally loads, Hawkeye's suit looks barely okay and already looks like Hawkeye, so it's not really much of a difference. Hulk's looks okay. I like his little Wakandan band on his right arm. But this is basically just like the gym workout suit, and they just changed that. I did like the Federation one with Team Iron Man. That was pretty cool. But Iron Man's looks the best out of this. This is the one I would actually get, and I was going to until I realized they made this an epic bundle or an epic outfit. These are not epic. These are rare at best. Matter of fact, they need to create an uncommon section where they only cost 200 to 300 credits for their suits should be uncommon. When you have to customize your own suit if you're not going to be pulling from the comics, they should literally be 200 to 300 credits, not 700. 500 is doable, which is why I was able to get the Federation one for Iron Man and Hulk. But then all of a sudden the next week you drop $700 outfits, and it's like, give us a break. This is absolutely ridiculous. Her suit looks, nah, right? You just saw Kamala's not. Why would you pick that outfit to use for the allies of Wakanda? Thor's outfit looks decent at best. Maybe I would use that. They just don't know what they want to do with Thor because I don't know. We've only gotten really like one or two good outfits for Thor, Unworthy and the in-game outfit. But that's the complaint there is these outfits just cost way too much. The outfits cost too much. The consumables cost too much. It shouldn't really cost anything. And then when you look at the bundles, they promote the Black Panther one, but it's not even here. Like I was tempted to check out that Black Panther one, but it's not even here. And then when you go to him, that new suit isn't even here yet. So they're promoting something that's not here yet. Which I guess maybe it'll be here next week. Never mind the fact that we haven't got a lot of takedowns for him yet. Yo, shout out to the 7 people showing up. But and look, nameplate should not be 100 credits. 25 to 50. The marketplace is too expensive. And I understand you gotta find a way to monetize the game. That's not what I'm mad at. I'm mad at the fact that, or frustrated at the fact that you're charging too much. Because when you think about it too, there's a lot of young kids that play this game. They ain't got no money. So how can you expect them to be paying for this kind of stuff, right? Like their parents are the ones getting it, and if the parent has any level of financial sense, they're probably like, okay, I'll get you a couple of these, but we're doing too much at some point when it comes to, now, I rocked out with Black Panther, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, okay, I realize I'm only gonna wear this like once or twice, so I'm not gonna buy it, or really, these are the ones that matter the most, the MCU suits. But it's ridiculous when you charge too much for nameplates. You charge too much for outfits that look decent at best. You charge too much, and you're charging period for consumables. Now, I actually don't mind if you charge for the consumables, but again, they're just too doggone expensive. They're too expensive. 500 credits for a 1.5 times boost. That should be like a 4 times boost. Or even 2 to 3 times XP boost or bonus. Not 1.5. 1.5, man. It's almost like they're laughing in your face if you try it. And it's frustrating because I like playing the game. So how can you get around this, right? If you still like playing the game, I'm in your boat. I'm probably still going to play the game. But you vote with your wallet by not paying for a lot of this stuff. Because if it's not going to sell, eventually they finally decide they will decrease the price, decrease the amount of credits, and then you may buy it later, as I have with several outfits. I just waited for them to nerf the price, if you will, and then I was able to go ahead and get something. But it just, a lot of this stuff costs too much. And then they looked with the XP, or was it XP or the credit? It was something I know this, the outfits, they're looking at a way for us to earn them, but what they need to do is look for a way for us to earn credits. And there's several missions that they can add credits as a reward to, on top of the amount of strong boxes that you can find in every mission. You should be able to also find or earn credits through opening chest boxes that you find in the missions. And then that also helps mitigate having to pay physical money, because then we can actually get this kind of stuff. But they're in limbo. They're between a rock and a hard place when it comes to incentivizing us to pay for something in the game and then giving us free content. Now, I prefer to get the free content ultimately and then have the choice to pay for cosmetics and consumables and all that kind of stuff, because at least there's still freedom there and I can choose to buy it or not. But will the game survive? So I support it by buying certain things that I actually like, which is the MCU suits. That's how I kind of rock out, and I've gotten more smart when it comes to, not just jumping on it because it looks cool. Am I gonna wear it long term in the game? Because once they start dropping MCU suits, it's kind of hard to switch from them. I'm not going to even front, even with Black Panther. I don't. Well, I do switch with Black Panther. Cap, I switch with Iron Man because I like the Mark III and the Mark 85. I don't switch too often from him. I use a Superior from time to time. Um, the other characters, not so much. I kind of find one or two that I rock with, and then I pretty much leave it there. Black Widow's an exception because she's got a decent amount. Thor, as soon as Endgame came, I have not switched from Thor. So I'm just hoping that we see an improvement in one communication, because they've been quiet, because I think they knew they were about to ruffle all the feathers for the community of the Avengers game, because they know they were wrong. That's the thing. They know they were wrong, and I don't know what else to really say, man. They've been quiet, and it's like right as the game was getting good again, or getting good with the addition of Black Panther, it's like they turn around and just smudge all that by doing something like this. And they still haven't dropped the response. The amount of people that have dropped videos, those in support, those who may even have partnerships with Crystal Dynamics, has spoken out. Few have really came to their ultimate defense. But a lot of people are speaking out because this was just wrong. And it wouldn't have been as bad if they, one, did not nerf XP in the first place, and two, this stuff wasn't as expensive as it is. And three, bonus, if we could earn credits in the game. You can buy credits and earn credits. You have to give players the power of choice from that perspective, because if you just try to force them to pay for money, it's going to be very frustrating, and your game's not going to really do as much. And then the headache, I would say the headaches, the frustrations, all the outcrying is for naught. It's literally for nothing when you may have to cave the game in because it's just unbearable now. You would have had to endure all that just for nothing because you were unwilling to actually make the needed adjustments for everybody to rock out with your game, which you kind of were improving in, and this is just a massive 3 steps back. So those are my thoughts on what is going on here with the Marvel's Avengers game. I still play the game. Now I haven't really played as often recently. I've really only played a couple times since starting my new job, and then streaming for you guys. But as I told you, next week I will be trying to stream something else. I said Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Horizon Zero Dawn, or Ratchet and Clank 2016. Those are the 3 games I'm looking at wanting to stream here over the next couple weeks, and depending on what outfits we get in Marvel Avengers or any other something to bring me back into the game, I think I'm gonna rock out trying to play those for a little bit, kind of give you something a little different. Because if something happens to this game, I'm gonna find something else to play anyway. So I just want to start preparing us for venturing into different video games that we all may like. So just let me know down in the live chat, or if you're on replay, let me know down in the comment section below which of those 3 games would you like to kind of see me start streaming outside of Marvel's Avengers. I wasn't planning on playing today, and this kind of made it a little frustrating because I kind of don't feel like playing right now. Shout out to that Kamoyo Glow. outfit for Black Panther, by the way. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on everything as well. What do you guys think about the Marvel's Avengers game? What do you guys think about how things have been handled thus far? Do you think there's still room for growth, room for comeback season? Because clearly it seems like they like to do a lot of mistakes and making their player base mad, and then they turn around and drop a hero, and we're like, yay, Spider-Man! As if that helps forget everything that just took place. So let me know what you guys think about all that. And yeah, will we get Spider-Man this month, next month, of December? Of course, I think we're all voting for December in terms of Spider-Man dropping on this game. And it will be interesting to see if Xbox does end up getting an exclusive character themselves, or is their exclusive hero the game showing up on Xbox Game Pass. That's kind of how I see that. But again, as always, you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that way you never miss my videos. So we can sit back, chillax, see what's cracking. I will see you guys next week. Y'all have a good one. I wasn't even planning on streaming today, but I had to voice something. As much as I enjoy playing this game, and will probably still play it, I just will vote with my wallet not to pay for a lot of that type of stuff, because it's either too expensive or it doesn't make sense to pay for. And it's usually more of the former. It's just too expensive. I'm not going to waste my credits on that. I'm going to save them up, wait for that one outfit to drop, and grab that outfit or bundle, because that's what I was looking for. I'm probably not going to, I can almost guarantee, unless in the consumables drop to like 25 to 50 credits, you know, no more than 100 to 200 for even the best one, and they increase the XP bonus from 1.5 times to 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, do something crazy like I pay 500 credits for like a 10 times bonus. Something that makes more sense. But that's how I am going to react to this. Still enjoy playing the game, but I'm not going to be spending a lot of money in the marketplace, as I already don't. I've already did it, and now I'll just go for specific things. I might get another outfit or two for Kamala, because I like this outfit that she has on, and the different color schemes they have for it is pretty nice. But I'm pretty much done buying outfits unless they're significant, like MCU significant or comic book significant. That's when I'll pay, because otherwise their hero sets that they drop, they're decent at best with 1 to 3 outfits out of the 8 or 9 that we actually get. And it's also kind of weird that Black Panther keeps getting left out of a lot of these outfits, a lot of these hero sets. That's also strange. So until they improve that, lower the cost of their customized hero outfits, theirs needs to be uncommon. I'm not really gonna be purchasing too much more in their marketplace. That's how I'm gonna react to this. Let me know if you guys are still gonna rock out and play the game and also just save your money and buy more significant things, if you even buy anything in the game. Let me know down in the comment section below. But your man Vrsatile signing out until the next video or live stream. Wait for it and keep it gaming.